Welcome back. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea. Let me tell you, family, boy, change is often not accepted, nor do people like it, okay? But because that is how you have lived your entire life, you've had to change. You've had to go with the flow of everyone else, okay? Because you did not have any say in the matter, all right? A lot of people have kept your silence, kept you silenced, okay? A lot of people have tried to bind you, okay, as they continue to still try to do so, because you are the voice of reason, you are the voice of spirit, you connect directly with your ancestors, angels, spirit guides, and the Most High God. This is not looked at or favored, okay, because it puts you in a powerful position. Okay, you connecting to source is putting you in a powerful position. Mm. And this is not favored, okay, by many. Okay, this change that I'm looking at right here, at the bottom of the deck, this change that I'm looking at, it is not a change that anyone really wants. They don't want anybody in power who is not like them. I'm hearing, okay, feminine energy. This is a threat for many, okay? You being in this energy, Oya energy, bringing in of change, okay? You could be Isis energy as well, I'm hearing, okay? Aphrodite. Okay, interesting. They're not liking this. All right. They don't like the change because you are tapped into your intuitive guidance. Let me tell you, your intuitive guidance is pointing out every last obstacle you've ever been met with. Okay. There was a lot of things that were in the making, and they have put everybody into position. This is what I'm hearing. These people that are in position, they are there to really try to stop you from bringing in the change of the new earth. Okay. Before we go any further, though, welcome to What's the Juice at the number one Juicy Tea. Okay. I had to switch it up because they definitely went into the Cash App, and I know who they are. I know who every last one of them are. And that's interesting, too, how things are brought to you. But nevertheless, let's bring in our protection. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my guides, ancestors, and protectors to stand with me. No harm, no deception, no lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcome here. And so it is. Okay, family? So listen, when I say that you are dealing with energies that do not want change, this is masculine energy. Okay? I just heard, if I ruled the world. Mm, okay? That is just what I heard, and that is what it's about. See, you bring in high honor. Your change and your intuitive connection to the Most High God, the universe, okay, the vibrational frequencies that are all around us all the time, you are held in high honor, because what you have been experiencing would make anybody else snap, okay, turn into a whole Rice Krispie, okay? These people never wanted you to step into your gifts, okay? They never did, because that change and you stepping into your gifts, they didn't want that. Matter of fact, they tried to say you weren't gifted, but you've always been gifted. You've always been gifted. You've always been able to see the writing on the wall. You've always been able to open up a book with no writing in it and see what was being written. Don't let that go over your head. Okay? So these energies right now, yeah, they're seeing that you have ascended through your intuitive connection with Source, the Most High God, the universe. They know it. See, they never wanted you to step into your spirituality. They tried to keep that hidden. You are definitely in alignment. As above, so below. People don't want that, though. Okay, somebody has known that or has felt that or something. It's something about the distant future here. Okay, so with this distant future coming out with this change and you not being gifted, see, this was your past. That's interesting. I feel like you had a lot of obstacles put in your way, or you were placed in very strenuous, abusive situations, whether it was with people, work, co-workers, family, friends, foes, whatever the case, because it was all about distracting you, okay? Maybe they knew what the distant future would bring, okay? There was some sort of change. They never wanted you. They possibly didn't want you to receive a gift as well, I'm hearing. They wanted you to be in prison at the bottom of the deck. You may have gone through some things where they were trying to put you in jail, and you're like, are you kidding me? That's your energy? Like what? Like you're somebody that is not walking around unhinged. You are not unhinged at all. You are not out there like you have lost your mind. Okay? A lot of these energies wanted you to definitely be in some sort of imprisonment. It's like you're mirroring them, twin flame energy out here, okay? Twin flame is also karmic energy, okay? So you have been mirroring a lot of people in their 40s now. Some of these people are in their 40s now, okay? And they wanted you to, I don't know if it was adapt. They wanted you to adapt to their ways, their beliefs. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Because if you had adapted to their ways and their beliefs, you would not be successful. You would not reach any sort of achievements. You could be 52. I feel like a lot of people here, when you stepped into your intuitive self, you ascended. You ascended to another dimension. Yep. It had a lot to do with a lot of opposition too. I feel like people right here, because you're held in high honor and you are in total alignment, you could be being faced with a lot of opposition right now too. Everywhere you go, I'm telling you, you've got people that are like really trying to cause you a lot of problems. They want to stress you out, I'm hearing. Yeah, because they was trying to do this. I'm telling you, death magic. I'm telling you, that's what they've been doing. They've been wanting to set you up. We gonna clear, cancel, release, and rebuke and return that negativity to the senders. This is what it was about. Look, jealousy and envy, wanting to set you up for some sort of destruction. This is what it was all about. And I feel like it started here, Spirit saying. I heard that. Ooh wee. So this was the path. This was what they were doing all this time. Was trying to set you up for some sort of, I feel like, sacrifice. Okay, only take it how it resonates. They definitely came up against you with death magic because they were jealous. They were trying to cause destruction in your life. I feel like this was also past energy. It could be current energy for some of you. At this point in time, you are in God's hands for whoever is resonating with this message. That's what I'm going to tell you. Yes. See, they were trying to do voodoo. That's horrible. These people are trying to do some voodoo on somebody who just has loving thoughts. You're a rich girl. They were after your finances for whoever this message is resonating with. These people could have been trying to, this opposition was some sort of dark magic I'm picking up on, but you stay in loving thoughts. You are abundant. You are financially rich too. See, there's a lot of money behind you and you don't even know about it. You're rich. You are filthy rich. And I don't mean just spiritually, I mean financially rich. You see that pinnacle over there? Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more about this. Yeah, they were doing some sort of magic on your money, trying to abuse you. the voodoo was all about abuse, trying to abuse you. They wanted to get you abused some kind of way. We gonna clear, cancel, release, and rebuke that and return it to sender. Tell me more. Yes, I can't make it up because they don't want you to be this rising star. And you're a divine feminine. On the chime confirmation. You're a divine feminine and a rising star. And that's what it's all about, because this is your opposition out here. See, your opposition has always kept you very small, very little, very minute, okay? They only said there was one place for you, okay? They wanted you to be in prison or unalived, and it was all behind jealousy and envy. And because of that, they brought destruction upon themselves. Little do they know. And what is this? I promise you. Conflict, but it came out in the reverse. I feel like this conflict over here. I heard that, spirit. So you just basically, you rode the wave. You rode the wave with all of this going on. They wanted conflict in your life. They wanted to try to bring some sort of conflict in your life. They wanted you to abandon yourself. You will abandon everything and all people around you before you abandon yourself. Okay? This is people that wanted you to lose yourself. Started with karmic feminine energies here. Jezebels I'm picking up on. Okay? But there's a lot of karmic energy from feminines involved with this. I feel like these are feminines that feel that they are in a higher ranking spiritually than you. Yeah, their veil ain't been lifted all the way. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, they ain't got nothing on your healing hands. These are energies that have always claimed to be something they weren't, family. These are energies that have always said they were the healers of the earth. They are the, oh boy, okay, I'm just seeing hippies. That's what I'm going to say. They're the healers of the earth. This is what I'm getting. There, you are there is somebody message. Okay, somebody got the message that you have the healing hands. You were coming up against opposition. You got people out here that claim they're healers of the earth, and actually they're witches. They practice black magic and voodoo. You had a bunch of witches trying to do voodoo on you. They're all getting karma right now. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah, that's why they be giving you the evil eye. Because a lot of these witches that were doing voodoo on you, they're getting karma right now. And they know it. I feel like you could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You could also be somebody that can also be considered an ice queen. Okay, after all of this here. Now, this ice queen energy is giving me, you are warm and kind, but you can also be cold. There was somebody within a community, or many communities were up against you. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. And you were unbothered. So a lot of communities were throwing darts at you. And just to be quite frank about it, okay, they wanted you to go through a lot. And when I say they wanted you to go through a lot, they wanted you to go through a lot. They are still continuing to punish you, or to try to, bring some sort of negativity towards you. And you just like, whenever, whatever. You're in God's hands. You are in the Most High God's hands. You just ain't in any God's hands. You in the Most High God's hands. And these people know that they are attached to entities. They got entity attachments. These people are the type of people that, when the veil, because the veil hadn't been removed. See, they had the whole world fooled that they were the healers, and they were the ones that were making this place this world a better place, and they are lying. It was never them. It was never their purpose. It was never part of their path. Tell me more. Their houses are crumbling down. This is their foundation. Their foundations. Lord have mercy. I heard that. Their foundations have been crumbling under some sort of entity attachment, and this was to be expected. Yes, because they didn't have faith. See, you have faith. You have faith in the higher God. Tell me more. See, I feel like these people be praying the stuff they don't know about. Mm-mm. Tell me more, Spirit. Wow, look at all this. So you have faith where these people have entity attachments to them. And there's an Ice King out here, okay? And this is surprising to people because this Ice King knows a lot about rituals when it comes to abundance. And he must have seen something, or you could have somebody that believes in you. And this is surprising because they know about rituals and they know about people that try to affect other people's money or abundance, especially when it comes to an uprising, I'm hearing. Yeah, people was trying to bound you. Somebody's trying to stay bound to some sort of abundance you have. I feel like somebody's trying to steal from you, honey. And then I just heard as soon as anything go down like that, their whole life is going to crumble. Wow, I can't make it up. Whoever is taking something from you, their life is about to crumble. Whoever they got involved, their lives are about to crumble. Because you have access. Your access has been granted. So whoever is coming up against you to take anything from you, their lives are about to crumble. You're the generational curse breaker. And a nuke is here. I mean, I'm sorry, Anuket. A K is here. Fertility and overflow. Yeah, that's what it's about. They're trying to steal your abundance because you're rich. You're very rich. Mayat's here. You are the truth, the justice, the balance. Okay? So you are very abundant. You are financially rich. You're financially stable. And this is what it was all about. Somebody did not want to embrace that flow. Okay? So Mayat is here. You are the truth. You are justice. You are balance and order. You are genuine, real, and true. And this is what it's about. You have a bunch of masculine energies that are about to take a really hard downfall. Yeah, because you're the true diamond in the rough. So these energies were trying to steal from you. They were trying to take your abundance. Something about that, I'm just going to tell you right now. Whoa. Damn. Spirit said tap in. I'm going to say what I heard, but okay. Something about the end of the world. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So, with that being the case, because I did hear what I heard. Look. Wow. Damn. Listen. These people have enacted the end of the world. Something about the devil works for you because you work for God. The Most High God, the true God, the real God, the Most High God. And the devil works for you and God. Something about that and the end of the world. And at the bottom for an Empress, listen, if anybody is coming up against you trying to take something from you, they have initiated the end of the world. This is what I just heard. And I'm like, what? Yeah, because you're that star energy. Something about that. Okay. So I feel like these energies here that are like playing in the devil's or on the devil's playground. This is crazy. They're playing mm, they're playing on the devil's playground. And you're tapped in. You are neither good nor bad. You are neither light nor dark. Hmm? Anybody that has taken from you something about you looking them in their face before destruction. And this is what the rumor is when I look over. Ooh, this is a deep one. What? This is what the rumor is. Anybody that takes from you is initiating the end of the world. What? Hold up. What the hell? What? Tell me. What was that? Because it has something to do with your vibes or with your high vibrational energy. Because of the authenticity and how people resonate with you. There is somebody else here that resonates with you. Something about taking something from you, I cannot make it up. Something about taking something from you initiates the end of the world. You have a supporter circle. These people were looking at smoke and mirrors. Yeah, something about don't be fooled by the appearance. Somebody took something from you and then they thought they could hide. I can't make it up. They thought they could hide. Yes, behind some sort of partial truth when you speak the full truth. These energies out here, something bad is about to happen. I don't know what the hell. Ooh wee, I heard that. Lord, listen. This is a silent understanding amongst this group of people and what they've been doing. They have been trying to manipulate a situation and be behind closed doors doing it. There's a partial truth out here that they have not spoken, but it is tied to your destiny. Because it is tied to your destiny, and this has been going on for many, many lifetimes. This has a lot to do with your past life, your present, and your future. Somebody out here about to initiate the end of the world. Damn. Okay. So I'm going to leave this message here. And we are going to close out, okay? Because I feel like whatever they took from you, whatever they plan on taking from you, is going to initiate the end of the world. It is going to put it into full effect. There is no way to stop it. I heard that. They would have to what? Ooh, hold on. A change in direction? A change in direction? What's this change in direction? What you mean? Wow. They got to move into the energy of love. Damn. Tell me more. And humility. Oh, Lord. Tell me more. And they don't even see the risks. They don't see any opportunities. And they are not safe if they don't move into this direction. Oh, no. Oh, no. Somebody, ooh, I can't even say somebody, Spirit said corrected. Many bodies must move into love and humility because if they don't, they're not seeing the risks. And at the bottom of the deck, there's something that's here to be celebrated, and that would be making friends. Ooh, wee. And these folks, or you may need to have a spiritual bath. Damn. And Spirit is now telling me to say less. So if these people don't move into the energy of love and humility, then they don't see the risk. The risk that they don't see is an initiation of the end of the world. And that's where I'm going to leave that message. Okay, y'all? So we about to close out. Whoa. Okay, I release the weight of deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe.